Anissa here, and we are with part 3 of our Ask Anissa video series that we've been doing of the question that came in from Jim, where we were talking about how we don't get customer complaints and have upset customers to deal with. Like, it really rarely happens in our company, and why. And the reason is we've set up a system that we like to call SO, and that stands for set them up, Kate them, and wow them. All right, so this week we are talking about the third part of the equation here, and that is the wow them part. One of the most important parts here about wowing your client, I always like to say, is all about the undersell and over deliver. You need to be very careful when you're on a job, whether you're dealing with structure or contents, I don't care. For you to walk right in immediately and say, oh yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, that can be okay. Oh yeah, that can be salvaged, can really bite you quickly. One of the things I learned really fast was, even if I'm walking through a job, which at this point I've been in it so many years with contents, I can walk in and pretty much look at something and know whether or not that's going to, be salvaged or not. I can do that pretty easily. However, I don't say that to the client. When I do my walkthrough with a client, or they share concerns with me about like their 5 things that I like to talk about, I always am conservative. Even if I know for sure that I can salvage that vase that came from Germany from her great grandma, I'm not going to tell her that right then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask about the history of it. I'm going to engage with her so she knows that I care about her feelings for this item. However, I'm going to let her know this is what I'm going to try. I have had success in the past with this kind of situation. Let me see what I can do. Even if I know right then and there in my heart of hearts, I can get that vase looking brand spanking new, maybe even better than before the fire, I'm not going to say that to her. Then I'm going to take it back to my unit. I'm going to do ultrasonic and, other magic things that us restoration contractors do. And then I'm going to bring it back out and I'm going to show it to her. And I do that right away, by the way. If it's something that's serious, or especially to a homeowner, I always bring it in right away and show them before the job's over that it's okay, because it goes a long way to start that wow experience right in the beginning. Like, let's not wait till the end of the job to go, hey, how'd we do? I don't want to do that. I'm going to be doing this throughout the job. So then when I show her that, she is absolutely ecstatic and blown away, and now has full confidence in my ability as a restoration contractor to take care of her and to get her life, her home, and her things back to pre-loss condition. The other thing is that you need to have consistency in your client care. And you need to have these systems in place so that at the start of the job, these wow experience checkpoints are happening, so that which, it happens. I mean, I'm not going to say that I haven't had a client that maybe things weren't going the way they thought, or maybe they're kind of going, okay, whoa, I'm not real sure about this right now. But I knew that long before the job was over. I knew it because of all the checkpoints that I have. I knew that because I was in the middle of, giving them that wow experience from the get-go. And when I saw that happening halfway through the job, I was able to stop the situation, take back some control, find out what they needed, give it to them, set things good, and then we moved on from there, all the better. When you ignore things or don't pay attention to concerns like that your client has, or you overpromise and tell them, oh yeah, this is no problem. I've been doing this for, 10 years, 15 years. Yeah, we do lots of claims like this, no problem. But then this goes sideways, or maybe this little thing happens over here, and before you know it, several things have stacked up. Now you've got a mess on your hands and an upset client that does not have the faith in you that you can actually take care of this situation. It is critical for you to underpromise, overdeliver. So remember, you are the tour guide here for your client, and how things turn out for them in the end is all up to you, really. You need to set them up to be successful. You need to set up their expectations. You need to educate them so that they understand the process and they don't feel lost and start developing concerns and have unrealistic expectations or goals in mind as to how this job's going to flow and go. And then you need to wow them. And wowing them, that's all on you. You need to set up that client experience that you want them to have checkpoints in place, and make sure that through this entire process, you are under-promising and over-delivering, and you'll wow them every time. If your client is not having a wow, extraordinary experience with your restoration company, I believe that's not their fault at all. That's all on you, because this is your stage. You're the director, so you have all of the control and the ability to wow them and exceed every expectation that they have, but only if you're the one that sets it up. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video series. Thank you so much, Jim, for sending in the question. You know, I appreciate that. Be sure you guys all email me and let me know what you'd like me to do on video for you next week. And on that note, I want you to have a great rest of your day. Thank you.